We try to do this as all one community, one team.
You have to dump it in.
Oh, we do?
You have to dump it in.
What if we just switched to
go down lower.
EBS is more focused on the students' passions and lighting that fire of learning.
We are a place for students who have a clear direction in life, and we're also a place for students who are searching for that direction.
So Matt, what are you trying to do?
Measure how high the rocket goes.
So how am I supposed to make an angle out of parallel lines?
We got ball chicken. We don't want ball chicken. Really make sure it's on there.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, launch!
Woo, my!
It demounted from there,
Yeah.
and then it ejected itself back out.
Straight through, yeah.
Engine's a little hot.
Bounce off the string.
Killed everybody!
It's okay to get it wrong. I kind of expect you to get it wrong.
That cup is warping.
If you say it wrong, chances are someone else in the room probably would have done the same thing. And now both of you get to learn from that mistake. So do not be embarrassed, do not be shy. The whole point is for us to be wrong now so that we can learn from it and get better.
We'll get Laura to the ground.
The SS coffee cup.
SS coffee cup.
We just explored so many different topics in such a short amount of time, and we're learning a lot more than I thought we would be.
Hey, don't let it point at you.
I wouldn't say the aerodynamics of a coffee cup are great, but
Look at that landing, though. Look at that landing.
A worthwhile experiment.
definitely.
What happened to my pony?
I shot him.
Are we creating EF now?
So this is a black cherry.
Oh!
These trees are actually really threatened by this black knot disease. Windstorms break these branches, and then that's how this fungus infects this tree.
We're starting with that part of the mushroom is called the stipe. Did you know that? It's not a stem, it's a stipe. Mushrooms have stipes.
Stipe.
He just sold his life.
He thought
Yes!
he thought he was doing good, but he
He's a
was
salesman.
Yes!
trying to make everything better, but he just made it worse.
Because if you use the front side, you're gonna dull it, right? So using the back of the blade, flip it back over, and just keep dicing it, finer and finer and finer again.
And I'm going to ask you to keep track of two things while you're watching this particular video. Where was, in the colonies that is, in the Americas, where was banjo music played? So where was it played? Who played it?
I didn't know it was contagious.
Oh God, please don't let me be in Philadelphia. Please don't let me be in Philadelphia.
Shouldn't you ask for the opposite? I mean, since you're in...
Don't you tell me about what's like in Philadelphia.
So instead of being angry and upset about that,
You didn't smash the car, did you?
there we go. Very nice. Keep going.
Are those particular strings intestines or no?
Weird. What is that?
I don't know. I just know.
Charlie!
It's like you can take the... I remember taking these
Weird.
off
Are
and
they-
like
can I
throwing... We threw these at each other like...
I don't know if I've ever seen one of
Is
these.
that where we complete the parallel line?
Yeah.
So write it to the left of A. To this, yeah.
Extending the same line.
There's people out there who's in the same situation as you.
Banjo will get you through times with no money, but money won't get you through times with no banjo.
Is anyone going to free these other kinds of slaves?
No.
Because they don't see them as slaves. They see it as normal.
Right? What you're making today has never existed in the world.
We could use trigonometry to figure out how high these rockets actually went, right? Because we know a few things here.
I've got the chickadee itself done and the branch. I just need to do a background and glue it all down.
One person will write down a Greek word, and then the other person with the whiteboard will have to draw a picture of what the noun is. And then the person who's guessing it will have to guess it within 1 minute. This got very confusing.
Yes.
It's like life gives you lemons, and you know what? You just sell the lemons. You don't make lemons. You sell the lemons.
I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know what a banjo looks like. Oh, we're going to fix
So we're not just using our eyes to make observations, we're using our ears as well.
And then the strawberry, jalapeno, pickled ginger.
Yeah, I still don't know what. Did you give her that idea? Well, what inspired that? Because I still don't understand it.
This scene is one of the most powerful things in all of theater.
Like they're, at a slight angle.
Yep.
So what are you aiming to do with that? What's that going to do?
Spin!
Spin how?
Open to anything.
We try and get students involved as much as possible. I mean, their opinions and their inputs are just as valuable as mine, as Megan's, as Nathan's.
So is the coating all cornstarch or is there flour in there too?
Flour too.
Okay, all right.
Look at the spin you got on that thing.
Oh, that worked beautifully.
There it is. Perfect.
Wow.
Perfect.
I think the teachers here, one of the things they have in common is that they themselves really like to learn. And so when students decide that they want a course on the history of piracy, that means whatever we don't know about that history, we've got to beef up on it and prepare that course. That's really exciting for people who love to learn.
You know, it keeps me learning too, and that's a great part of the job is, you know, we're sometimes learning right alongside the students, and I think that has its own benefits in it. The students see us.
Yeah.
Turn the knob?
All the way?
Like halfway maybe. Open it up, now push the button.
Oh yeah, that's easy. Okay.
I get to wander a little with the students and show them what's maybe a little off the planned path, but is exciting and will be memorable, really stick with them.
It's on fire.
All right, I'll be around. Have fun.
Every year we teach something different. It's like we hardly ever repeat a course.
Charlie cut these tree cookies, and that's what we're going to be making our first pieces on. So we're really buying very little.
It's a typical school day at EBS. You rarely go through a period without laughing.
Yes.
That's true.
It's like it's just such positive energy.
Students have deciding power here. They have a say in the courses that we teach, what topics we want to cover in science and in mathematics and across the humanities. So student passion really has a place here, student interest has a place here in a way that it really can't in larger schools.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it.
If you don't have that interest, if the students aren't excited to ask that question, to dig in and find out why something is the way it is, it's just not going to work. EBS knows that, and we practice it in how we teach and talk to our students every day.
It's kind of the day that you normally have at EBS?
Every Thursday.
Yeah, pretty much.